everyone, it is Miss O'Neill here, and today is a good day to have a good day. We are on chapter 16, lesson number 3. We're going to be talking about time to 5 minutes today. We're going to be learning how to look at a clock that looks like this with the hour and the minute hand on it, and when to see how we can tell what time it is. Okay? So like we learned in our last lesson, when we have the minute hand over here on the 12, we know that whatever hour it is, it's down to the hour. Whatever hour it is, our minutes are 00. When we are over here at the 6, we're at the half hour. Right, half of our hour is gone. We have 1/2 to go. We are at the 30 minutes here. But all of these other numbers stand for different minutes too. If we get to the 1 with the minute hand, it shows us that we are at 5 minutes. If we get to the 2, no matter what the hour, we're at 10 minutes. If we get to the 3, we are at 15. If we get to the 4, we are at 20. The 5, we're at 25. The 6 we know is 30. The 7, no matter what the hour, we are at 35 minutes. 8, no matter what the hour, we are at 40 minutes. And we just count on by 5. So we're at 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So 9 must be 45. Wonderful. 10 is 50. 11, we get to 55, and then we start all over when we get to 12 at 00. Okay? So if I have my hour hand right on, let's say, let's go with the 2 here. And my minute hand is over on the 20. Remember, the hour hand is the shorter hand. It just goes right to the point, straight to the truth. It is 2 on the hour. The minute hand over here is pointing to the 4. So 4 stands for how many minutes? 20 minutes. So it would be 2:20. Okay? If I have my minute hand over here, and then I decided to put my hour hand like over here. Awesome. What time would this be? Hour hand we know just gets right to the point. It is 10. Minute hand, we have to look up a little bit closer. What does the 1 stand for? How many minutes? 5. So it would be 10:05. Wonderful. Here's where it gets a, oops, sorry, Jake. I didn't mean to scare you. Here's where it gets a little tricky. Just like last time, we noticed when we get to the half hour, our hour hand is going to, end up going in between 2 numbers. And we know that our hour hand has to go to the lowest number there. So this would be 3:30, okay? What happens when we are like over here? Yeah, right here. Our hour hand is like just underneath the 4, not quite at the 4, just underneath. But our minute hand is at the 10. Is that going to be 4:50 or is that going to be 3:50? It's going to be 3:50. It's almost 4 o'clock. All we have to do is just wait for, that minute hand to get to the 12. Then it will be 4 o'clock. But right now it's over here. It is not 4 o'clock yet. It's been 3 o'clock. It has not been 4 o'clock. So even though it's really, really close to that 4, we have to go down to the lowest number. It is 3:50. Okay? Let's keep that in mind while we are working on our paper. We're at, let me set this up in a nice, neat way. Wonderful. Cool. Make sure you are working along with me here. Practice 16.3. So over here up at number 1, our answer is already there for us, but we like to do it anyway. I like having these colors with me too to help me see which hand is which. So the shorter, thicker hand is pointing to the 4-ish. It's going like just underneath that 4. And the minute hand is right on that 10. So that was the example that we just did. The minute is at 50, and even though it looks like the hour is at 4, not quite. It is 3:50. Okay, let's try that for over here. The hour hand is just over the 8. It looks like it might even be on the 8, so we know for sure it is going to be 8. And I can also tell because the minute hand over here is on the 1. It's only 8:05. It was just 8 o'clock, so it has to be 8 as our hour. Let's do the next 2 together. Over here, the hour hand is in between the 11 and the 12, but our minute hand is over here on the 7. So I'm going to go back to our clock. 7 we know stands for 35 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and put 35 here. And then let me go back to this hour hand mess. So we know that it is closer to the 12, but looking at the 35, I know that this minute hand is coming up and it's going to catch up to the hour hand, and it's going to be 12 o'clock soon. It can't be 12:30 if it hasn't been 12 o'clock yet, so I know that it is going to be 11:35. Let's do one more together. I'm in between with my hour hand on the 12 and the 1. My minute hand over here is way over here at the 8. Take a look at the 8 on my clock. It is over here and it stands for 40 minutes. Wonderful. All right, now looking at my clock, I know that soon that clock is going to go up to the 1, but it has not been 1 o'clock yet, so my answer can't be 1:40. It has to go back to the 12. It is 12:40. Awesome. I know this concept is a little tricky. It's a little hard to grasp, so I'm going to be putting like a fun time telling video on our website for you to take a look at, okay? You're going to finish these 4 problems and you're going to go down, draw the minute hand to show time. So the hour hand is already here for you. You just have to put the minute, the long skinny one, right where it belongs on these clocks. And at the bottom of the page, the test prep question says, the times show a pattern. Write the time that comes next. So it's 7:50, 7:55, 8 o'clock, 8:05. What number would come next? Wonderful. I love you a lot. I miss you a bunch. Before we end this video, I am going to put my clock back here so you can pause the video right now while you work on your paper. So that way you can just go ahead and take a quick look up at your TV screen, your tablet, laptop, phone, wherever you are watching this video. You can look really, really quick at the clock to show you what time, okay? Go ahead and pause. If you are unpaused, you are done with your workbook, or you just decided you don't want to use this to help you out, and that's totally fine. Awesome. All right, for real. I love you a lot, miss you a bunch, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.